from where we just left off, this room will be filled with all assortments of rubble. Just crazy piles of rubble everywhere. Under a few of them, there will be chests full of loot, but there's nowhere to actually progress in here. So finally, the party will be forced to enter this final northwestern room, which will have ledges across the walls here, here, and here, and a large drop to the bottom of the floor, probably about 30 feet. That's a 3. Here in the center of the room will be a massive tree-like growth with branches extending out towards the various points of interest in the room, spiraling up the tree in about increments of 5 feet. In this northern door here, they'll discover is locked. So now your party will probably be very confused. What locked? Where's the key? Where are we supposed to go? The party may stand around in this room and debate for a little bit, but being really left with no other choice, they'll have to go back into this room here. At which point they will discover a monkey on one of these pillars holding a key in his mouth. Of course, if your party's clever enough, gentle enough, or good with animals enough, they'll be able to convince the monkey to give them the key immediately. But let's say, for the sake of fun and example, that your party's not too happy to see this key in this monkey, so they begin to chase the monkey. And what this monkey will do is that it will lead them on a wild goose chase through all of these rooms in a cycle until they finally manage to catch it and nab the key. That's why most of these rooms here are traversal based puzzles, because the party goes through them once while exploring, and once they're familiar with them, they'll have to go through them again quickly to chase this little monkey demon with the key. Once they inevitably grab the key, then they'll be able to enter through this door here and progress forward into the next room, which actually is another entrance to the Ziggurat. The Ziggurat has 4 entrances: north, south, east, west, cardinal directions. The north and the east ones are used for the Allen party, but the west and the south ones are used for the Homin party. Unfortunately, this entrance in particular will be completely ruined and covered in rubble. But this room itself will be very similar to the first room, just scattered pillars with a few vine growths, etc. I'm not going to draw all of them because it's not necessary. There will be a door going this way and a door going to the north. Up to the north here, we'll have a completely optional area that they can do. Completely optional, not even required to finish the dungeon. In this room, there will be a pedestal in the center, a puzzle pedestal, and 2 more doors with portcullises across them. This puzzle here will be another variation of the Knight's Journey, but instead of being on a 7x7 board, it'll be a 5x5. So it's a little easier for the party to get, since they're probably going to be more combat focused if they're going through a dungeon like this. But puzzles still help to break the pace now and then. Spice of life and all that. Once they complete the puzzle, the portcullises here and here will open. This one will reveal a room with a large array of chests in it. But in the center of the room will be a crazy man armed with a knife. They can, of course, attempt to convince the crazy man who is guarding these chests very, very closely to let them have access, or they can just kill him. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that there's a thing standing between them and the chests, and it's this crazy man right here.